Okay, hello everyone. I'm Anupal Mishra. I'll be teaching you how to convert a CFG, that is context free grammar, into its normal form. So here are two forms over here, Chomsky and Grayback. So right now we'll be dealing with Chomsky and Grayback later on. So it is quite easy to convert a grammar to its Chomsky form. And okay, let me explain you what exactly is Chomsky form. So Chomsky form is a CFG, but the rules are quite restricted. So if you look at the rules, so the first one is that if in the transition they can be either two non-terminals or a single terminal variable, and like these transitions are accepted, and if you look over here, these are not accepted. So one of these is, so this one is not accepted because the transition is to a non-terminal. Here there are two non-terminal variables, and here like there are three, so this won't work. So finally, the application of Chomsky normal form is that it's good for parsing and proving theorems. So as I said, it's really easy to convert a CFG to Chomsky normal form, and now we'll be working on how to. So we're gonna deal with a really simple question over here. So let me type you the question. So it is, as you can see over here, this is definitely not in the Chomsky form. So let me point out the mistakes in the current form. So you can see that transition can only be two non-terminal variables. Over here there are two non-terminal, but there's also a terminal variable over here. But basically over here there are three variables, so that won't be possible. And this one's still fine. So now we'll be working on this one's not fine actually because it's not of the two forms listed over here. So now we'll be converting these into the Chomsky form. So how will we do it? So we'll be introducing new variables, which will obviously increase the number of transitions, but yeah, so we need to convert it into the Chomsky form. So the new variable that we'll be including in first step are yeah. So we'll be incorporating these into this to in the first step. So the first step would be yeah. So if you look over here, we have completely replaced the non-terminal variables with terminal variables. So instead of a, ta is over here, and same goes with a, like b and c. So as you can see, we have increased the transition to 6 by adding these three transitions over here. So it's still it's still not a Chomsky form because there's still three variables over here. We want only two, or like two non-terminals, as you can see over here, or a terminal one. So to do that, we'll go to the next step. In this step, we'll be introducing a new variable v1, and we'll be using it to club b and ta. So in the second step over here, we have converted this into a proper Chomsky form as well as this. So the only issue is this one. So in the third step, we'll be clubbing TA and TB into a new variable v2, and after that we'll be finally getting our Chomsky form. Yeah, so now we finally have our Chomsky form. As you can see, every single transition is of either this or this form. So these three over here are of this form. It transition from a non-terminal to a terminal variable, and over here the transition is from non-terminal to two non-terminal variable. So finally we get the Chomsky form over here, and that finishes the first part of this video. This is our final answer, and the question was this.